Welcome back to Posture Time. I'm your host, Adam Gold with Spinal Source Chiropractic. This week we're talking about the subluxation, when the bone's out of place, and what makes the adjustment so important and how does it work. Okay, let's get a little background first. This is two sets of vertebrae. That's your disc. That's the spinal cord coming off your brain. Coming off the spinal cord is a nerve that goes to the rest of your body. You may have heard of the sciatic nerve, which causes sciatica. It's basically a bunch of nerves that come out of your low back. So a group of these coming out of the low back go down the leg. That can cause leg pain. So, well, how does that cause leg pain? What happens? So again, signal from the brain to the rest of the body, spinal cord, and then the rest of the nerves. So what happens a lot of times is that bone simply shifts out of place. See what's crushing the nerve there? Where it should be nice and open, which would give it more space to function. Okay, this open space down into this. Okay, you can also see what happens to that disc, by the way. It gets smashed. Okay, that's when you start having herniations. So if the bone slides out of place, crushing that disc, crushing a nerve, that disc is like a donut. It's very squishy, and the inside is kind of jelly-like. Okay, jelly donut. Now, that disc has to go somewhere. There's so much pressure on it. It's got to. So that pressure on the disc makes the disc move. It's got to go somewhere. It's a lot of pressure on there from the rest of the problems. So the disc can press on the nerve, it can press directly on the spinal cord again. How do we get rid of this problem? How do we get rid of this disc and nerve problem? It really is very simple. There's no mystery behind an adjustment. The whole concept and the whole way it works is just to push it back where it goes. Okay? That's it. It takes the pressure off. With some training, it becomes the new you. Okay, well, why did it shift in the first place? Why are the bones out of place? Why do we have a subluxation? It shifts because of poor posture. Letting gravity pull you down, letting gravity shift your spine into a funny position, and the body has to respond. It's physics, it's mechanics. Wrong position, the parts are wearing out. Okay? So what we teach your body is not only to accept that new position of where the vertebrae is supposed to be, stacked directly on top of the other one, but also improve the curves into we can correct them properly and take the pressure off these discs permanently. The final goal being to keep this spine so healthy that it won't wear out again. So everybody assumes aging is normal. Obviously it's not. Aging is a part of what we're doing or not doing. So if we're in the wrong position, the spine's going to age faster than it's supposed to. It's going to degenerate. So arthritis is just inflammation of a joint. Areas where they touch, where it comes together, or like an elbow, the bones of the upper arm and the lower arm come together, that's a joint. So when the joint's in the wrong position, it's rubbing funny, it starts to get inflamed, it's sore. There's degeneration going to happen because of that. So how do we again stop it? Get it in the right position. Okay, so I've talked about the spinal cord and the nervous system. The nervous system basically is the nerves that come off the spinal cord and spread out to the rest of your body, and then again, that's how we function. So we see in the upper part of the neck, we're going to have sinus issues, immune problems, thyroid problems. Secondly, you're also going to see stomach problems. Guess what? That's a posture issue, right? If we're bending in here, we're crushing the stomach. 1, 2, more importantly, probably in this case, you're crushing that nerve, so that stomach is not going to function correctly. Yes, that nerve goes directly to the stomach, one between the shoulder blades. Okay? Lower back, we see reproductive intestinal issues. Again, the nerves control the organs. So giving you drugs to help it isn't necessarily the best solution. You're covering up symptoms, not fixing the problem. If you need more information on your healthy chiropractic lifestyle, go to spinalsourcechiropractic.com, dial the number below. Enjoy your journey, spread the word about chiropractic. We'll see you next time.